What are your thoughts on that video, Zandile, saying that she's fighting illegality? It doesn't matter whether you're a South African or whether you're not a South African. Anything that's illegal, she's fighting it.
I think that's what they should do.
Mhm.
The problem, her words, they don't resemble their actions. All we see is them making everything about foreigners. Even in the video which I'm about to play now, the things she says, it just makes it obvious that she's lying when she says she's fighting illegality, whether it's done by locals or foreigners.
Mhm.
But I'll share more. I just want the people to see the video. There's the video, guys.
I don't think there's anyone that has powers to close down Operation Bigula. That's the same reason why we go to appeal, because we want to continue. Our main aim is to make sure that we live in a safe South Africa and a law abiding citizens. We're fighting against illegality, whether it's done by foreigners or whether it's done by South Africans. We're just fighting illegality, and unfortunately, illegal immigration is just one at the top.
That video.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's crazy for her to say that because we can see that she does not go after South Africans.
Yeah, and in that video, she also mentions that the main problem on top of everything is illegal immigration. That's the main problem.
Yes.
And illegal immigration is the one that causes all the other problems we have in South Africa, which is not true.
It's not true.
It's not true. The healthcare system in South Africa is not improving. The infrastructure is not improving. There's a guy who stole 2 billion. That guy is a South African.
Yes.
He's not an illegal foreigner.
And and like the hospitals being full, you shouldn't blame the foreigners. The blame goes to the government, the ANC, you know?
Yeah, so she can't say now, like, the main problem is illegal immigration. It's not the main, it's one of the problems.
Yeah, it's one of the problems.
And the problem with her saying that she's trying to convince people to have mercy on her and just make it right for people to accept that that's the only thing she must be fighting, illegal foreigners.
Yes.
But it's not fair.
It's not
And it's
fair.
not right to the people in South Africa, because I'm a South African. I know the problems in our country have nothing to do with foreigners. They have everything to do with South African government, South African police, South African South African, what is this, home affairs.
Yes.
They have everything to do with the land, black people not owning it. They have to do with everything about South African economy. Black people don't own businesses. Black people don't have jobs. Jobs are supposed to be provided by the government. So she can't say the top problem is illegal immigration. That's not the top priority. Maybe for them it's their top priority. But she's also lying. We haven't seen her fight any illegality. There's a plenty of South Africans who are breaking the law.
Yes.
We never see them coming to the party. They didn't support that girl, those 2 girls who were murdered by that boy. They were never there. They didn't talk about it.
And that was a South African guy.
Murdering 2 South African girls. They were never there. These other farmers, white farmers, they murdered 2 women in the farm and fed those women to pigs. We never saw a statement or nothing from them approaching South African farmer, murdering South African women.
Because that's also illegal, right?
It's
That's illegal.
It's not even a question.
Yeah, it's not
They
even a
murdered
question.
those people. So
They should be tolerating to those people. And Kennedy, she cares so much about South Africans.
yeah, so a patriot's main focus is to dealing with the issues that affect your people. Those are the issues that affect our people.
We see it every day.
Yeah,
Being
she
killed,
mentions
being raped.
Itagamiso issue. Why are they not taking kids to rehab? Instead of saying foreigners are selling, why are they not taking kids to rehab?
That's the real question.
You know?
Yeah.
Why are they not doing that if they're also fighting illegality done by South Africans? At least they must do something. But no,
Rescue.
everything is about foreigners.
Everything is about
and they
foreigners.
convince you Yes, it has to be about foreigners because it's at the top there. Go, people fit to come on.
That's so stupid though, to blame everything on the foreigners. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's crazy. You're taking away so much accountability from people who should
Yes.
be held accountable.
Yes.
Like, you're taking way too much.
And the main person is the government, ANC.
Is there not just the ANC? I mean, like, the cabinet now is filled by even people from the IFP, the DA, Patriotic Alliance. Gaten McKenzie is quiet now, is enjoying powers. So those are the people who should be held accountable, but no, they don't.
Nah,
They
not
don't.
gonna do
They will
it.
never do it.
And other reasons she mentioned there, I don't know what reason was she mentioning, like what's this, our kids having to eat those snacks from Somalian shops.
Oh yeah, even speaking about those snacks, the South African kids, those snacks are the ones who are murdering kids in South Africa.
And that story passed way, like,
Yeah,
so
it was
many
last year's
months
story.
ago.
We don't hear any news about that today.
Yes, and people are like those Somalians are still selling. We are still buying,
And we haven't
nothing
been dying.
happened.
Kids haven't been dying. So why is she trying to use a last year's story to justify today's things?
And apparently, it was a South African woman, if I'm not
South
mistaken,
African women who did what?
like selling those snacks.
No, those snacks were sold by even Pakistanis and foreigners. Snacks sold by anyone. I agree, even our South African women who sell in the streets, they stock from the Pakistanis.
Yes.
So they stock there. Chances or high chances are, if those Pakistanis are selling expired food and the South Africans are stocking there, they'll also stock those things without even
Expired
noticing.
food, yeah.
So we can't blame our South African women. They also wanna, those mothers who sell in the streets outside. Yeah, they should also prioritize hygiene. They should also look if these things are
expired or not.
Yeah, but we can't blame. They're trying to survive. We can't say they
Yeah.
should stop stocking. They can't go and stock a game, get to a game. They won't make profit. So we also have to think about our South African people because those are the people we care about.
Yeah.
You know, so we can't blame the mothers who are trying so best to sell and feed their South African kids because they're South African mothers. So that one, I don't think it's a fair point to blame them. But they don't fight illegality done by South Africans.
Yes, that's
They are the first
main
people
problem.
I expected for them to fight this thing of that guy with the blue cars who stole 2 billion that was supposed to build a clinic.
But
they were the first
quiet.
ones.
I guess they care so much about the clinics.
They were the first ones I expected to be there in the forefront of the story. They've never spoke about it, not even once. Not even once.
Nah, someone is paying them.
Like, not even once have they spoken. And they're the ones complaining about hospitals being inefficient, being slow, lines, medicine is lacking. But the guy stole 2 billion for a hospital. They don't talk about it. And that guy is a South African. She says she fight illegality done by anyone. Why didn't she fight that fight? So,
can you please
man. She's lying.
She's lying. Can you please answer that? Why didn't you fight that guy with blue cars?
You will never see them fighting the real struggles of our people. There's real struggles our people are facing. Real struggles.
Not foreigners.
There's cases about the R word.
Yes.
Women day in, day out.
Yes.
We never see them fighting those things. There's kids racism in schools. Black South African kids facing racism in schools. They're never there. You will never see their faces there fighting the real struggles of our people. I expected these people to be the first ones when those 2 girls were murdered. 2 girls were murdered by a South African guy in Pretoria. They didn't do nothing. They were never there. That's patriotism. All the people who pulled up there and supported that family, those are the real patriots. They were not there.
Wow.
So what fight are they fighting against illegality done by South Africans? They're too obsessed with foreigners.
Yeah, they're not fighting anything against South Africans. We all know that.
They're too obsessed with foreigners.
They're just fighting like with foreigners, especially the illegal immigration.
And the problem with that is that the South Africans who are doing all the horrible crimes, they get away with it because nobody's going to hold them accountable. The focus is on foreigners.
Yes, the blame is not on them.
It's not on them. The South African guys, our paisizol, our paisa, they will continue selling because nobody will look at them. Everyone is focused on Nigerians. Yes. There's an opportunity. We're making money. South African people who are doing all the horrible crimes, hijacking cars.
Hijacking
Yeah, we
cars.
always watch Skim GP podcast. We never see foreigners going to that podcast speaking about gangsterism.
Yeah.
It's South African
South
guys
Africans.
sharing their stories in Skim GP about criminality and everything.
How they hijacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We never see foreigners in that show. It's South Africans.
It's South Africans,
So-
guys. So what are you guys actually fighting for?
They hate foreigners. That's what they're fighting
Now
for.
they shift their main focus. Now it's like illegality, everything that has to be.
That's a lie.
So
She's lying. That's a
clearly
lie.
she does not know where they stand.
No, she was just saying that just for the public attention, for the public media. It's easy to say something for the public, but put it in action. Do it. They won't do it.
And I feel like she's also, don't you think like she's adding like illegality? Now she's adding that word illegality, whether you're South African or not, because in a way, don't you think she's now affected by that statement that came out from court saying that they should stop?
Yeah,
So
it's because
now,
of that.
yeah, now she's trying to add illegality with South African, because now she's like, she might lose that battle of like having to go to foreigners and demanding IDs in hospitals.
Yeah, but I think they appealed it, and since they appealed it, they'll continue with their things, doing their things.
Really?
But the problem with them is that they don't know the things they're doing are already against the constitution of South Africa. So it doesn't matter if the court say they must stop or not. The constitution already doesn't allow them.
So they're gonna get
So
arrested.
they can get arrested. The question is, will the police arrest them? You know, like will plenty of them are gonna get arrested doing these things, going to schools. It's not allowed. They're gonna get arrested.
Yeah, they shouldn't
You know,
do that.
they will get arrested. The
Like
question
barbarians.
is, when will they get arrested? Will those who get arrested be shown? Will it trend? Will it be something that we see? Or people who just get arrested and because they are nobodies, we don't know. But yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is what it is though.
Anyways, guys, thank you for watching up until the end. Catch me on my next video. Peace.